Hello guys, welcome back to this Django in production challenge. We have already created the new user with Ansible. All right, we have created a new user. We have installed packages on our server. Okay, and we have set up SSH policies also. Yes, now from now on, we cannot SSH using password, and we cannot SSH using root user. Okay, we have disabled the root um, authentication, the root user authentication, and we have also disabled the password authentication. All right, and now we will be using our new user to connect. Okay, uh, now I will be I have organized because we have many tasks. I have organized all tasks into roles. We have five roles: Base, Postgres, Django, JUnicorn, and Nginx. All right. Host Linux, Linode, as because we have just one set, one group, which is Linode. Indeed, we have just one one server. Um, become here because now we are using a non-root user, but we know for some task we need some pseudo privileges. So that's why we need to use become true, meaning okay we can use pseudo privilege. Okay. And yes, we have five roles. We have a role directory. Inside this directory, we have five subdirectory. Okay, each subdirectory is a role. Like base, we have a base here. Postgres, we have Postgres. Django, we have Django. JUnicorn, we have JUnicorn. Nginx, we have Nginx. Okay, now we will start with the base role. Okay, what do we have inside? We have task and vars. Okay, every role should have at least a task subdirectory, because inside this is the structure. Okay, this is the Ansible structure. You have the name of the role, and then we have task subdirectory, and inside the task subdirectory you have the main .yaml file. Here you can put all the tasks you want for this role. Okay, and we have this task here. How many roles do we have? We have two. How many tasks do we have? We have two tasks. Okay, the first one is to change the name of the host name. Okay, and then the second one is just to pull the repository in on the server. All right, because I will show you. We have this default host name, and I want to change it. Okay, I want just to put it like to be automation world. Okay, and also okay, this is the repository. No, this is the repository for the project. Okay, Django in production. Okay, then we will be pulling this repository in the server here. Okay, that's what we are doing. We just check out, and we use this git module. Okay, you can either put the complete name, or as it's a built-in module, you can just put git. It's okay also. And we need the repo. This is the UL, and the destination directory, which is the directory in the server. Okay, in the remote server. And and these I'm using variables. Okay, and yes, the variables are here. So I have a repo UL. This is the repo UL, and this is the repo name, which is Django in production, and the repo D. This is the path or the directory in the remote server. Okay, it will be in the home directory, and this is the new directory that will host, which is the same name as the repo. Okay, right now we don't have as we have checked, we have no. Okay, right now we have nothing. Okay, nothing, because uh, this is the home directory, home diversity, and we have nothing. Okay, okay. So this is for the base. Okay, now after the base we have Postgres. Okay, the Postgres, let's go here. Is just okay. What we are going to do, we will create a database and a user for that database, and yes, doing these settings and grant privileges on the database to the new user. That's what we are going to do here. Okay. Um, Postgres. What do we have? Okay. We have the task. Okay, we have two tasks. The first one, we will be copying the data credential, and then the second one, we will create the database. So we have this script, and we will create. Okay, the script is here. Okay, I have encrypted, but yeah, basically it's just okay. I'm gonna decrypt just to show you for the demonstration purpose. Okay, we are in role, Postgre, task, and database. If we decrypt, okay, we have these. Okay, as I said, we create the database, we create the user, we grant the privileges to on the database to that user, and then we do these settings, and this I just print okay, user and database have been created. All right, then we can encrypt back. All right, so that's what we did. Here we have, as we are using copy. Okay, in the copy we have source and destination. Okay, the source, I put the file because here I have a folder file, and inside the folder file I have this file. Okay, so if I put, when I put source, I just put the name of the file. Ansible knows where to find this, for that's why I need, this is the structure. Okay, if I put files, that's where I have to put the files that will be used for this copy module. All right, and the destination, so this is the destination in the remote server. All right, it will be in the project path, and then I put the file here in that okay, and maybe what does it contain? Okay, here this file will be used for the Django project inside in the server. Okay, I will show you something. First of all, Okay, I will show you something. Let's go here. Setting. Okay. By default, when you create your Django project, okay, it comes like this. Okay, you have this secret key. Okay, but in production, you don't need to display this. Okay, you don't need to display no need to display it, and you have true here. That is good for the development. Okay, develop when you are developing your project, but in production you have to put false. But even if you put false, it's a good idea to not display it. Okay, so you need a kind of mechanism to not display, and that's what we will take care. That's why we are putting you see the secret here, and the debug also here. And then we need a kind of mechanism to be able to read this value inside here. Okay, and also here by default is empty, but you need in production you have to replace it by your domain name. All right. And also okay, here for the databases, by default Django comes with this default database SQLite 3. Okay, but most of time in a production environment, you will be using some standard database engine like Postgres or MySQL and so on. So, and you need to configure Postgres here as well. Okay, or let's do. I need to show you. Okay, and that's why. And also, um, I will show you then how to do it. And yes, I need this configuration for the database, but you cannot just put all the value. You cannot put all the value here. Okay, you need to use some variables. Okay, environment variables. And for that, we go here. I will show you settings. Okay, you see, for example, here I'm using this Python module to grab these virtual these values. Okay, and for the debug also, and yeah, here I put my domain name. And for the database, okay, I'm also using these values. Okay, but I need one thing more to be able to read these values. Okay, to be able to read this value, I need I will show you in the requirement. I need this package Django -.env. Okay, so that's why I put it in the requirement, because it's needed. And once we have this, then we can configure this package here in the www.py. Okay, I'm going to show you the default one. For the default one, you see, you have just this. Okay, but in my case, I need to add this. Okay, I will import it .env, and then I'm using this file. Okay, this file where I have store my database credential, and then I can use this package .env.read .env. Okay, and this is the path to this file. All right, and then I will be able to set this variable as the default environment variable for Django project. Okay, and then I will be able, if I do that, and then I will be able to read to grab this value here. I can use os.environment.get, Postgres. Okay, all right. This is what I wanted to show you. Great. And yes, that's why I needed this configuration. Okay. And okay, I was here, so I will copy this file in the remote server, because normally I should have it in this folder, but I don't want to put it in this folder because I don't want to push it in GitLab. Okay, because it's sensitive information for database. Okay, you don't want to put, and for your Django secret also. Okay, that's why I'm just copying using Ansible. Okay, this is Postgres. All right, then we have Django. For the Django, what do we need here for the Django? It's like, okay, we have finished here with all this. We need to create a Python virtual environment. Okay, and then we used to create to configure our Django project. Okay, we configure the Django project. And as you can see, for the you have to connect with the database, and yeah, and then you have to make migration, migrate, create a super user, and to collect the statics or the static in one file. All right, that's what we are doing in the Django module. So where is Django module? Django module is here. Okay, so we have task. Okay, in the task, what do we have? Okay, as you can see, we create the virtual environment. We, after that, we have to install all the packages in the requirement. Okay, and the packages will be installed in the virtual environment. Okay, and we have to make the migration, and we have to migrate, and we have to create the super user. Okay, here I'm just using the shell command. Here I have a script where I have my super user credential, because I need to create a super user that will be able to connect to Django admin, and then I need a super user, so I have this script to create that, and then I can create a static folder, and then I can collect. Okay, normally for the static folder, you can put it in the same in the same in the same folder here in the code directory. But I got some issues, some permission issues. That's why I prefer to put it in this location, because Nginx will be serving the statics. So I prefer to put it in this var www directory, which is the default directory for Nginx. So yeah, that's it, and we can run the collect static. Okay, that's what we are doing here for the Django. And then, so what can I show you else? After Django, we have JUnicorn. Okay, for the JUnicorn, I just have these two files. I will create a JUnicorn socket and then a JUnicorn service. Okay, we will be creating a JUnicorn service. So that JUnit will be running as a service, and that's really good. Okay, we can create a JUnit service. Okay, and to do that, what I'm doing, I'm just going to copy this. Okay, I'm just going to copy this file, and for this file, I'm just going also to copy it, but I'm going to copy it using the template um, module. Okay, I will explain. Let's go to the JUnit. Okay, the JUnit task. This is Django. JUnit. Okay, JUnit task. Come here. Okay, we have two tasks. The first one is to copy, as I said, this file. Okay, JUnit socket. As you can see, what is the file folder? I have JUnit socket. Okay, I will be copying it. Okay, and the JUnit socket is exactly what we saw in the DigitalOcean tutorial. Okay, all right. Let's come back here. And now for the template, I said it's almost the same thing. Okay, the only difference is that when you use template and you have also a template folder, and inside you have I have my file JUnit servers, but I need to use this extension dot J2, which is the Jinja2 extension. Okay, and here I can use some Jinja templates. Okay, I can use some variables. This is the difference with the copy module. Here, for example, as I don't want to display this information here, I want to use some variable. Okay, and the advantage of using template is, okay, I can use this Jinja template, and what the template will do before copying this file, he will replace this template, this variable username by his value. Okay, and also here he will replace, and also here he will replace. This is the only difference. So okay, but it will copy this file. All right, and this is the source and the destination. I'm giving the destination location. Okay, I'm giving the owner and the permission, and then after that he will notify the handler to start this task. Okay, let's go to the handler. The handler, we check the main. Okay, this is the task that the handler will run after this notification. Okay, if the handler receives this notification, and be careful, the name here should be exactly the same. Start JUnit socket and servers. Okay, handler start JUnit socket and servers. Okay, and this is the name of the task, and the task is to run this script. The script is here. Okay, he will be just starting JUnit socket, enabling, and okay, enabling JUnit, and okay, just we do everything here. We start, we enable, and then what else? Okay, we use this curl just to be able to activate the mechanism. Okay, as they say, to test the socket activation mechanism, you can send a connection to the socket through this one. Okay, that's what we are doing, and then we can reload the daemon, and we can restart and so on. That's what we are doing. Okay, let's go back. So this is this file we are doing. Okay, this is for the JUnicorn, and for after JUnicorn we have Nginx. Okay, Nginx, what we have, the task. Okay, let's check the task. What we have two tasks. Okay, for the first one we need to copy this file, ginger 2. Okay, we have template. Okay, we have this file. Okay, what are we doing here? We will be listening this port 80. Okay, this is the default one, and then we will serve, we give the name of the server here, var. The name is, as we said, to do app. Okay, or you can put directly here. Okay, but I just use the variables just in case I need to change. Okay, and I prefer like this. Okay, if it's a static, then static page, then Nginx will go to this location we just mentioned. Okay, and then he will serve the static page, and if it's not a static page, then it will send the request to the JUnicorn servers that will handle the backend, the Python backend. Okay, the Django application. Okay, and here he will the Django application will then use the backend Python to serve the page. All right. Then what else? The variables. Okay, the handler for the main. Okay, we have the second task is to enable, because this file will be putting in the site available. Okay, but for Nginx to be able to use this configuration, we need to enable to use a symlink, and the symlink is placed in the enable in the site enable directory. Okay, we use the same file and we just use the symbolic link in this new directory site enable. Okay, and then after that we can restart the Nginx server. So we notify, and then the handler here, it will be the same name, restart Nginx servers. Okay, we come here. Okay, we have the same name, and it will use the servers module, and the name of the servers is Nginx, and the state will be restarted. Okay, that's all. All right, so we have seen all the roles. Okay, I will stop the video here, and let's see. I will see you in the next video, because the video will be too long. Okay, we will be running this configuration. Okay, thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye.